We are live. Let's see. Okay. How y'all doing today? See if we can get a good feed going. It's a late night, 10:30 on the East Coast, 7:30 on the West Coast. Hey, what's going on? MP? Yeah, I know we got some people that's up on the East Coast. And certainly people up on the West Coast for an impromptu shoot on the live stream. What's going on, y'all? Yeah. So we got a few things that I wanted to discuss. I think the last time that I went live was probably last month, but it was for a photo shoot. And so I have not done the photo reviews in a while. I haven't done those in a while. And I think um, I'll probably start sprinkling those in here and there. But I got a few things that I want to talk about and a few things that I want to get get you all's opinion on, and especially something that I seen on TikTok that was pretty interesting. So we got some debatable topics. Right now, I got this quick setup, but I'm actually shooting on. So my main camera right here is the Sony A7S III, and the lens that I'm using right now for this feed is the 35 millimeter 1.2 from Viltrox. So if you're wondering, we got that 1.2 in the works. All right. What's going on, Donnie? What's going on? What's going on? So yeah, I just decided to come live really quick. Hopefully it's not for a long time because I never intend to stay live for a long time, but it always carries on longer. It always carries on longer, but that's that's neither here nor there. So a couple things, a couple of things. Okay, so we just I guess this is probably about 2 to 3 weeks. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, wrapped up WPPI, and oh, let's see. Do we? All right, we still got audio. Okay. Oh, we let me know if y'all still hear me. Um, I should have charged my headphones up, but pretty much about 2 to 3 weeks ago, we had the photo walk, teammate photo walk in Las Vegas. Man, absolute amazing time. Absolutely amazing. Now, one of the things that made this photo walk completely interesting was, we had the amazing location, which if you're from like Vegas area, um then you kind of are used to like these types of areas. But when you're not from Vegas, then these areas are something new to you. So the way that I wanted to make this pop just a little bit more was added elements. So we had two horses at the photo walk, and then we had a 1970 um 1970 old school Buick. And so if you looked at my last video on my channel, you see that I did a photo shoot with that car because I had to get my money's worth out of that car. I had to get my money's worth. What's going on, Marcus? What's going on, Wayne? So so everything went good, right? Everything went good. I'm going to be putting out a full video of that photo walk, probably in the next few weeks. But I got some more events, so probably like in a week and a half, I got my Puerto Rico event, and so that event sold out. So that's gonna be a good time. And then I am looking into doing an event in New York, and then it's gonna be one somewhere else. Okay. I haven't been to Miami in a while, so might have to go back to Miami 2 years later. What's going on, Otis? So the funny thing, if you did see the video that I did with the red old school car, I went. This is like story time now, okay? So I went to turn the car back to the dealer, right? And as I went to turn the car back, everything's going good. The guy comes out, does like an initial look at it, and then he's like, okay. He goes, so I kept my car at the place because it was just easier. So he goes to get my car, comes back, and then he does like a deep examination on the car. And so from that point, he looks and he's like, hold on, these look like new marks. These look like fresh new marks. And I'm like, what you mean? What you mean? He's like, nah, man, this is definitely some new marks from this car. Uh, it looks like somebody been standing on it. Uh, these definitely weren't here when you picked the car up. So, you know me, I'm playing oblivious to the whole situation. Okay, mind you, they got they got my deposit, right? So the deposit is like based on your insurance. So if you got a deductible and whatnot. So if you got good insurance, then your deposit is really low. So luckily, my deposit was basically almost nothing, because I got good insurance and all of that stuff. So when he told me that, I was like, okay. In my head, I'm just thinking about, in my head, I'm thinking about the shoot that I just did. And I know daggone well that the model was standing on the car. Okay. I know daggone, I know am I so I'm a person of morals and a person of ethics. I don't want to blatantly tell these people that yes, I indeed did have a model standing on top of this car. What's going on there? So I'm kind of like, he's like, yeah, man, this looked like somebody was standing on. I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. I'm like, but let me know what we need to do to resolve the issue. He was like, man, I could pull up the video and show you that that these marks weren't on the car. So I'm like, I know I know somebody was standing on there, but I gotta play along with the story, right? I gotta play along with the story to seem as though I'm innocent, although I'm willing to pay for whatever damages or whatever they want me to pay for. So what's going on, Animal Donut? So he points out the it's like black marks on the hood. Oh, you just got the Sigma 35 art after watching your clip. Hey man, that's a great lens. You won't be disappointed. That's one of my favorite lenses. And I got it. I just did a client shoot the other day with that. So they take me into the office, right? And I'm gonna pull up some stuff because I know you all already most of you all already watched that video. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pull up kind of like a side video where you could kind of see because I had a my lens dropped. It was just horrible. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna pull this up just to play it in the background while I tell you all what happened with this situation. So, all right. So they take me inside the office as I'm returning the car. So I'm like, okay. They like, okay, I'm gonna pull up the video for you that I took before we gave you the car. So so I'm just playing this for just so you all can see. All right. Let me make sure my audio is still good. Okay, we are still good. So in my head, this is what's going on. They telling me that it's marks on the car, like somebody been standing on it. Now, in my head, I know that I just did this photo shoot, and I know that the model was indeed on top of the car. But I did not want to look guilty in the situation. So they like, I can, so they tell me, listen, I can show you the video that we took of the car before, and I could pull it up on the computer. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's do that. I'm gonna come inside and you can show me. Oh, I think this is where my camera fell too. Oh man. Y'all see how the sky is nice and blue? Oh my goodness. That clip. Yeah, that was it right there. I was hurt after that. You see that ND filter had broke my ND filter right there. But no fear because I'm recording with that same lens right now, so it still works. But they blow up the video and they show me. Now you all can see this is the difference in that video right here. After my ND broke, I remember those hills on the car. So they pulled it up, and y'all, when they pulled up the video, now trust me, I know that I'm going to take ownership of everything because I know that I did it, but I got to at least play it like I didn't do it, I got to at least play it like I didn't, okay? So they pull it up, and the video that they have, oh my goodness, the video is in like 420p. Okay, I'm talking about this video. Oh, what's going on, Nigel? Um, I'm talking about this video is in 420p, so it's like severely pixelated to the point where you cannot tell any marks on this car. They just don't have the resolution. So I'm like, yo, you can't tell me that I put those marks on the car because you can't even see it on this video. And he was like, "Man, come on, you can look at this." I'm like, so I'm playing the content creator card. I'm like, man, I do video and photos, so I know about some resolution. I said, this is some trash resolution. You can't tell anything on this. So he's like, no, man, no, you could tell right here, right here. I'm like, bro, your resolution, it just sucks. Like you honestly, you can't tell, if you really wanted to, go that far with it and really, really pull it to say that I did it. It's like, no. But now what ended up happening, let me see. I got some I got some other I'm probably gonna end up making like a vlog. This is just some side side content for y'all. So just to give you context, um, she doesn't speak that much English. So we went to a Colombian restaurant because she Colombian, and we went and ate at a Colombian restaurant. So that's what this clip is right here. But they pull up the thing, can't see it. So then I'm like, I know that I did it. So I'm like, okay, just let me know how y'all want to handle this situation. Whatever y'all want to do, let me know what the damages are, and um, I'll take it from there. So they tell me, okay, give me a second, and I'll be right back. So they leave out, they go look at the car again. Mind you, mind you, I got all of my camera stuff inside the trunk of the car. So I can't even act like I wasn't doing like a photo shoot or anything like that, because when I'm taking the stuff from out the old school and putting it back into my other rental, you just see light stands, soft boxes, 8300s. You see everything under the sun going in one car to the other one. So I'm like, okay. The guy comes back in and he's like, all right, man, look, if you give us $100 and you give us the $100 because the scratches, they aren't deep, so we can just buff them out. You give us $100 and we can call it even. So me, that's music to my ears, because the way that they were saying that it was damaged was like I was about to pay 1,000, 2,000. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Um, so then he said that. So then I'm like, okay, go ahead, take the $100, and we'll call that a day. But then he came back and he made it even sweeter, to the point where he said, well, look, if you do this, if you give us a legit, honest review on our website, then we can just squash it and we can call it even. So I'm like, oh, that's even better. I can give you a review. So I'm like, I'm thinking about the photos that I got. But then I'm like, I don't think I want to use those photos because she all over top of the hood on this car. So I'm like, that's just going to self-incriminate. So luckily, I had took like some B-roll of the car with my camera, and so I just basically did a few screen grabs from the video that I recorded of the car, and I did a review on their website, and we pretty much squashed it right there. So that part ended up working out. Did any of you all in the chat go to WPPI? D visuals, what's going on? Let me see if I still know how to work this. Yeah, cause I ain't been on here in a while. Let's see. Add T cut for 7 I don't myself easy clean marks off. Yeah, so I thought to myself too. So I was running behind honestly because I had to turn the car back at 11:30. So me and her finished shooting around 11 and I was 30 minutes away from the actual location. So if you look at where I'm shooting at, I'm like way on the outskirts of Vegas because Vegas is a valley. So to be able to get Vegas in the background, I had to go up into the mountains, which was like 30 minutes east of the strip in Vegas. So when I was thinking about it, I was like, all right, we gotta be finished at 11. That way I can make it back at 11:30, get gas and all of that. But then when I thought about it, I was getting gas and then I kind of looked at the hood and I was like, I probably should wipe this down. But then I was like, man, I'm late. I don't know how they are about their late policy. So I was like, I just need to get the car to them. I should have took the time to wipe the car down because that definitely would have saved me some. Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. No, I definitely needed that. Now, to be perfectly honest, I never intended. It was never my intent to really have her on the car like that. All right. It wasn't, now the way that she's standing on the car, you wouldn't think that I'm telling the truth. But it was never my intention to have her on the car like this initially. But she is a phenomenal model. And so she's a model to the point that you don't have to tell her anything. And when you got somebody like that, man, you just get caught in the moment because you just shooting, 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 shooting. Because you don't have to say anything. The only thing that you might have to say is, "Oh, go back. Hold on, slow down, hold on, pause that, pause that, pause that." So I'm thinking like, man, these shots are fire. I'm like, yeah, this is something. Like when I'm taking photos, I need it to be something. Every once in a while, I'll be honest. There's some shoots that I have that I don't even post because I'm like, it's not giving me anything. So as as an artist, as a creative photographer, when you do get those shots that have the different elements in it that makes it a little bit better, you kind of get in the moment to try to get those unique shots. And so for me, it was a couple different elements. If I'm just looking at this photo, first you got the model who knows how to pose and you don't have to say anything. You got the car that's adding another element. You got the texture in the background. So not only do you have the city of Las Vegas in the background, but you also have some mountains that's covered in snow. Okay. So that in itself is just like adding a lot more to the image for me personally. So I'm putting all of that together and I'm like, okay, I'm working with something right here. Let's see. WPPI. Yes. Hey, it was I had a good time at WPPI. We're gonna talk about that. For those of you that didn't go to WPPI, why don't you all attend WPPI? We are artists. Snap away. Those shots are nice. I appreciate that. Should have asked her to take them heels off. It was too late. The damage was done. The damage was done. Okay. But it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. Like, would I do it again? I would do it again. Sadly. Sadly, I would do it again because it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Um, uh, and it was only a few instances. Like, I had my film camera with me, and I'm kind of upset because I did not take like the. It would have took me like 5 minutes to take the shots on my film camera, which was my original plan. But because I was worried about time, I didn't slow down to say, "Hey, let me do this on the film camera." So I'm kind of mad about that. But let's see. So yeah, so this was like a prime, a prime one right here, where I was like, yeah, I'm guilty for sure. I'm guilty for sure. But it was not my intention. So, I think y'all believe me. Let's see. I got my ticket early, but I started a new job. I will be going next year. Okay. You're What's up? What's going on? Official visual addict. What's going on? Hey, we got people tuned in. All right. On the impromptu live. That's what I'm talking about. I have been to Imaging. I plan to attend WPPI. I just haven't been yet. Next year for sure. Lock that in on your calendar. Okay? Lock that in on your calendar. I literally, I literally just did like a montage, and I got it on my other um I got it on my other hard drive. That's the funny thing. I'm always like trying to make space for stuff. So I take out one hard drive and I'm like, I'm only going to utilize this hard drive. So I don't need to do anything. And then what I want to show you is on the other hard drive. So I just sent it to myself though. So I literally, let's see. So I got a full video that I'm going to eventually put out, but I don't know. I was just like, let me just edit this real quick. All right. I ain't got no sound. But if you haven't seen this, go check it out on my Instagram. Hit the like button for me, all that good stuff. I don't know if you all can hear the audio. If y'all can hear the audio of the video, let me know. If y'all can, I want to make sure I don't get make sure they don't take me down. Make sure they don't take me down. No audio. Okay, that's good. I ain't gonna get flagged. I ain't gonna get flagged. Okay, let's see. It's really good to be able to chat with a YouTuber and get a reply for once. Hey, I try to always reply to everything. At least I try. At least I try. Uh, she doing a new dance called Boots on the Hood. These boots are made for walking. What's going on, Jiro? Finally connected through my TV. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Photography, Jay Mason. What's going on? Yeah, we got that WPPI recap. Hey, if you ain't been to a T Mid event, you definitely want to check one out. Trust me. What's going on, Jermaine? So this, all the elements. I just run it back. Uh, okay, yeah, I can't hear. My plan is to attend WPPI in 2026 for sure. Just got back from Colombia. Want to want to make it to a WPPI. Yes. So 1000%. I will say, just to kind of like sum up this situation, it was in a different building. One thing I would say personally from my perspective, which I know is going to be different from you all's perspective, but like my first year that I went, which was 2022, 2022. That was the first year that I went. Um, and I wasn't really involved in any events like that. Okay. So at that particular time, I did know other people that was doing events, but it gave me more time to do other things. Um, which was like going to the showroom, like just walking around, all of that stuff that I kind of took for granted because I could just relax. Now it's like a totally different situation for me. Like it was people that contacted me that was just like, man, I'm going to be at WPPI. I hope I can meet you. And I'm like, yeah, man, like for sure. Like if you see me, we definitely can engage all of that good stuff. But what I learned was now as I'm like doing, especially like I did this photo walk event with stuff like that, it just starts taking up your time. So you no longer have the freedom that you once had because you like occupied doing all of these other things. And so I'll give you all an example. Let's see. T Mid events are fire. I appreciate that. Yeah, Marcus, we was down in what was that, Dallas? Yeah, that was Dallas. Hey, 2024, y'all, I was everywhere. I done hit Dallas, I done hit Charlotte, yeah, I was everywhere in 2024. Glad to catch you live, bro. Keep up the firework. Hey, man, I appreciate that support. Appreciate that support. WPPI always strikes out with scheduling. Yeah, it's a few other ones that I want to go to that is pretty hard to get to because of the scheduling. Prime example is right now it's Shutterfest, and I think that's like the 20 something, right? But I'm going out of town. I'm going out of town next weekend, and then as soon as I come back on Sunday, so I leave like Wednesday, I'm going out of town until Sunday. I come back, and then Wednesday, I go down to Puerto Rico for a week, and then I come back, and then 2 days later, I got to go to Tennessee and Alabama. And so that's going to take me into May. So that whole time basically covers the Shutterfest, so I can't make it. So that's one that I still want to try to make, but it is not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen this year. Let's see. Got to do a road trip from UK to Vegas in the next few months. Hey, listen, I'm trying to do something in the UK, so definitely look forward to that. And I gotta figure out those logistics, but I know it's possible. How was the hotel this year? Read some complaints. Oh man, that hotel. So I had a T-Mid soiree event, which consists of boudoir photography. So, um, and just to kind of give you all a kind of side note, if you notice, you may or may not notice, right? But and this comes with like I want to say growth, but growth of the channel. We're gonna have to keep switching them out. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, we good. We good. We're gonna have to keep switching them out, y'all. I did not charge these up. But when I first started my channel, my content was a little more on the risque side of things. And that's how my content started. But if you look at like my content now, it's probably less risque and has, like, I would say, a better storyline, or the content is more fruitful and has more substance now. So that's how I try to like transition and bring something that is actually like useful, instead of keeping my content one certain way. Because one thing about being on the risky side of things is, like, YouTube would just automatically make my stuff yellow, or make it like age restricted, and it just kills the video before it even starts. Okay. So that's uh that's one thing. That's one thing for sure. But the hotel, it had two sides. One was dated, one was not dated. I was unfortunately on the side that was dated. However, let's see. I think I got some. Think I copied this stuff over. Let me see if I got some videos. Uh, I do have some videos. Um, I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna show you all a photo, because another thing. Dang, I didn't even bring the photos over, y'all. I thought I copied it over. I still haven't copied it over. So I gotta copy the stuff over. But I do have this little clip, so I can give y'all this little clip. Now, mind you, I wasn't I wasn't really thinking about doing anything with this clip, so it was just some slow-mo type stuff. But it just gives you an idea of like what the room looked like. So this was like my boudoir soiree event. And so this worked out because, man, my room was absolutely, it was large. Like, it was so large to the point that I could see the sunrise and I could see the sunset. That's how far my room wrapped around. So it was pretty large, like, in that sense. So that worked out. Um, let me see. I did do like another. I did do like I did another little test clip, and we was I don't know, this 58 seconds. Okay, so yeah, this was part of the event too, and so at this particular point, I had like the 135, right? I had the 135, and with the 135, my story, I should have been there. No, I got, oh man, I don't even got I didn't bring my wishmacollar. So that's some of the stuff. I can't show the other clips on here though. But actually, I probably could show this. Let me let me but this will give you all an idea of like how the room was. And so what I did was I had to use like some strategic lighting, that way it wouldn't capture the whole room, in a sense. So using grids and things like that really helped because I knew the room was dated a little bit, but I was still able to get some fire shots. And I'm surprised. I normally back up all my stuff, so I'm surprised it's not on this hard drive. So that means I need to get it off of my need to get it off my memory card. But this was another. So I was just getting like video clips right here because I'm gonna eventually like put a video out that's like on like Patreon. But I was kind of like shooting with the Nikon and then with the Sony. So that was my Boudoir soiree event. So typically I got my regular photo walk that I do. And then most of the time, like the boudoir, it's an add-on type situation because most of the time it's people asking me if I'm going to do it. So if people ask me if I'm going to do it, then I'll just kind of like tag it on. So for this particular one, it was one of those things where a few different people hit me up and asked me was I going to do it. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do it. I got the resources to do it. So, it just made sense to kind of do it. You needed a utility belt for that boudoir shoot. so, um, so let's see. Yeah, so as far as the rooms, that's kind of how that went. Um, the one thing that was interesting was they had so Viltrox when I had got to Vegas. I had got to Vegas like on Friday. So typically I stay in Vegas for like a week. So I'll either go like Thursday and stay till Thursday or Friday to Friday, something like that. Um, but when I got there, I had met up with Viltrox. Um, and then they had gave me the 135 Z mount. Now, mind you, they had they had given me this one right here, which is the 135 for the Sony E mount. And put that cap on there. They had gave that to me like months back, right? But I didn't know when they were going to release the Z mount version. So Saturday we sit down and have breakfast. And so when we sit down and have breakfast, they like, hey, T, we're going to release the 135 Z mount on Wednesday. So I'm like Wednesday, like in 4 days, you releasing it? They're like, yeah, we releasing it on Wednesday. I'm like, oh man. So if you seen my video that I posted that said 48 hours with the 135 Z mount, it was because they gave it. So we had breakfast Saturday morning. They met back up with me Saturday night. And Saturday night, they gave me the 135 Z mount. So I had Sunday and Monday to get content with it. And then I had to be able to edit that video to be able to drop it that Wednesday. Mind you, I'm doing stuff at WPPI. I'm going to other people photo walks. I got the models flying in, one coming from California, one coming from New York, that I got to pick up and I got to host. And then I got my photo walk as well on Tuesday. So I got all of this stuff going on. I'm like, I gotta be able to drop this video by Wednesday. So if you see that video, it was like down to the wire. I was up late at night, like trying to edit just to be able to drop it. All right, so let's see. Water. It's a blessing to learn from you. Hey, I appreciate that. Couture Photography Lab. Yeah, hey, Dallas was fire for sure. Let's see. It's crazy that you never get updates anymore with lives from either you or Ike. Man, YouTube just be doing its own thing. That's why honestly, like, if you all are not like signed up to my subscriptions on my website, tmid.com, that's like another way that helps get notifications of like events or like if I'm doing a giveaway, I send it to people through there. So like I got a somebody won a Godox 8200 from my photo walk, but I have another one that I'm giving away right here as well. So like, you know, any type of free stuff that I'm giving away, and yeah, y'all, I got a lot of stuff, and some of it is like good stuff, but I just got so much stuff that I don't use it. You know what I mean? So it's better for me to give it to somebody that could probably do something with it. You gotta visit Denver one time. Man, I've never been to Denver. Definitely on the list. Cause man, I wanna say one thing that I was into at one point was cliff cliff diving. And I think Colorado has something called like the Devil's Punch Bowl or something like that. So, that's like a side note, but you come into my hood, Alabama. Oh man. Hey, Alabama, that could be something. That could be something. I know y'all got a good community down there that I feel like. Now, what about everybody else? How is you all's creative scene in your city? Do y'all have meetups where photographers get together, or not really? We should create a summer photo convergence. That would be dope. Let's see. What's going on, Brian? Talking to a programmer. Oh man, my bad, y'all. I'm all the way down on. I should have been there. A moment ago, you said you were traveling to Tennessee. What part? So, so I'm flying into. And what part am I flying in? I'm flying into Nashville, Tennessee, and then I think I'm going to stay in Nashville for a day, and then I'm gonna head down to Huntsville, Alabama. So I plan on creating some content down there. I haven't reached out to anybody, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find somebody. Now I'm going for a wedding, but of course I gotta do something else, right? Like I gotta make it. Gotta make it. What do you all think about the Z5 II? Yeah, that's a good question. I ain't gonna lie now. Uh so this is a funny thing. Many of y'all may know I have to go back to trusty trusty Z7 II because Nikon sent me out the Z8. They sent it to me a year ago. All right. They sent it to me a year ago. I still got it, but they just contacted me and said that they have to close out on it. So I got to send the Z8 back. So now I'm in the market for a Z8. So I'm trying to decide if I want to get a Z8 or what I want to do. I mean, this definitely get the job done. So it's not it's not like I'm hurting for a camera, to be honest. But I will say I haven't touched that camera in a year. What's going on, Phil? Have been doing meetups. We're planning on opening it up to other creators. Hey, that would be nice. Like starting the drive on that. That would be dope. We used to. I don't know what everyone is doing now. Yeah, I remember seeing something down in Alabama. I can't remember the name, but I remember. I think it was almost like a shootout type situation that I had seen where they would get a model and it'd be two or three photographers and they would all like shoot the model, and it was kind of like a series, so like every video it was different photographers, different models, and they had a challenge. I don't know exactly what the name of it was. I appreciate the photo walk at Red Rock. It surpasses my expectation, and you're a true professional. Hey man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. It's definitely you know, an experience that I wanted to put together for everybody. And for honestly, like the main goal is for everybody to come out, have a good time, enjoy being with other content creators, photographers, videographers, but also like for me, like when I'm having these photography events, like it's like a way to break away from the real world in a sense, I want to say. Like when I'm in these moments, like I don't got to think about everything else that's going on in the world, if that makes sense to y'all. I can just honestly be in the moment and enjoying what I like to do with other people that like to do the same thing, you know? So it's just like being able to go. I've been East Coast to West Coast. I've been able to go everywhere, East Coast to West Coast, bring people together and for us to have a good time, man. And that right there in itself is priceless. So I appreciate you all for supporting the photo walk and coming out. Like whenever I say that I'm going to do something or I'm going to be in this city, like people always come out, people always show up, and I appreciate that. Now y'all might not like a video or comment. Y'all terrible at commenting on videos, but I tell you, y'all come outside. Y'all come outside for the photo walk. So I take that. I take that. We can trade on that. All right. Y'all suck. Y'all suck at leaving comments, boy. I tell you. Nah, I'm just joking. When I live in Florida, I always did meetups. Now that I'm in Denver, it's hit or miss. Ah, yeah. Z52 instant buy. Okay. So what Tony, what you got in the works for the Z52? What you gonna use it primarily for? It would be nice if one of these brands featured people like you, Ike and Ryan's as speakers at WPPI. Man, it's funny. It's funny that you say that, Wayne, because like I went to June. As soon as I walked up to June booth, what did they say? Oh, T Mid. So it's a situation where you know I hate to say what it could potentially be, but we know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it is. For what you do, you can definitely get by with a Z5 or Z63. Yeah, so they actually supposed to send me the Z63 out. Um, but I will say that's that's on that's on one side of things. So what I've been using the Z8 for recently is a lot of you probably don't know, but I actually do like indie films and I shoot those with my brother. So we got like like the Canon C200 rig. You got the FX3, the FS6, and so those more cinema, but I like using that Z8 for like BTS type stuff. And it was like clutch. So I know the Z6 III is good as well. So I'm gonna be trying that out. And actually, I'll probably show you all a film that we did that it had won in an indie film event festival. All right, let's see. Plus more affordable content gets better views. Hey, that's a good point because if you try to make a video about a Hasselblad, cut it out because it limits the amount of people that is really having that camera. Even if Nikon came out with Z9 II, I wouldn't buy it, which is also the Z8. Nah, that's facts. For years, for years. Let me see. What monitor you use for editing. So this so what I use is I got a BenQ monitor. And so this monitor I like it because it adjusts to the ambient lighting in the room. And so it helps with the editing process because sometimes you'll edit something and when you edit it, you ever edit it, get it into your phone, and then it's off. It's like a combination of calibrating your screen, but then also with this screen adjusting to the ambient lighting in the room. Pretty much what I see on my screen is 9 times out of 10 is like true to color what I'm seeing. So I love that. We love the shadows until it's time to jump from the bushes and get the clicking. I would get the Z5 too, but I already have the Z6 III and the ZF. It's another ZF. We need to talk. I got some film projects launching in the summer. Oh man, yeah, that would be solid. Yeah. So yeah, I know that's something that I don't talk about a lot because I would have to start a film channel. But if I did film on this channel, since it's photography centric, it wouldn't get no love. So I would have to do a whole nother channel. But if you all look back, probably like 3 years ago on my channel, I did a review of some affordable cine lenses that I was using with the PL mounts. I think it was a 35 and it was a zoom. And I did a review on it on my channel and it was for the C200. This is like 3 or 4 years ago. It's still on my channel, and it got good views. It got good views, and it's a great set of because if you know anything about cinema, you know that them lenses are expensive. They are crazy expensive. So these DZO film cine lenses, great option. So, and for anybody that might be in cinema watching, is definitely some options. And then also, I always tell everybody that like I started I started YouTube with doing vlogs. So a lot of that was doing video. And so that's where I was doing the cinema piece and I started doing the cinema videos, the cinematography with my brother. So yeah, I'm all cinema in. I got everything we need. So here lately, I've just been getting a lot of lights from companies, and I got some 600s, I got some 700s. And that's just purely to be able to build the sets and really get everything how you want it. Hey, what's going on, Jones? What's going on, RBJ? Thinking of getting the Z5 II for the raw video option. Sony is taking too long for the A7 V, and the potential tariffs pricing increases. Yeah. Now, one thing I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Um, like this feed is on my Sony right now. So if you all probably already know this, but Viltrox is coming out with the 35 f 1.2, and so this video feed is the 35 f 1.2 right now, and great lens if you need a 1.2. So this is on the Sony, but what I'm thinking about doing is I mainly like so the one thing that I get booked for a lot is to do wedding videos. That's something that I don't show on here easy either. So I do a lot of wedding videos, and so that's why I got the Sony A7S III, because I do a lot of wedding videos. So one of my things that I'm thinking about doing is um and getting a hybrid Sony. That way I can have something that takes photos as well. The 12 megapixels is not bad at all. All right. It's not bad at all. But if I could just get 24, I'd be happy. 33 will be even better. But I would be happy with 24, because it starts to fall apart pretty quickly. Like prime example, I got I did this shoot. Now, if you like in portrait mode, it's not it's not that bad. But this was me like in Vegas trying to get as much content as possible. This is what the Sony A7S III. Now, this particular photo shoot, it was impromptu because one one, that wasn't the outfit we agreed on. So when I showed up and she came out with that, I was like, this ain't what we this ain't what we agreed on. Two, the location, this wasn't the original location. Uh the place that we went to, it closed at 5 o'clock. So we had to find somewhere else real quick, and this is the spot that we found. So I just went with it. I just went with it. But for social media purposes, 12 megapixels, it works all day, right? I haven't been Q at all. Did you calibrate yours? Yeah, so I got a spider calibrator for the monitor. You're already doing short films with YouTube. Yeah, so you got that piece, and then you know you got like the piece where people say like, oh, YouTube is this, YouTube ain't that. You know what I mean? So it's a different animal when you can show work outside of that. But I definitely have put some videos together that take some work. I'm about to jump in the sinking Canon cruise, enjoying the Sony flagship. Hey, now listen, who else is with the Canon gang? Who else is about to jump ship on Canon? Matter of fact, I think it's some folks that already jumped ship on Canon. I think it is some folks that already did so. It's a medium that more people find out who you are. That's 1000% true. Been Canon for 35 years. Oh, I'm still considering it. I'm still sure. Okay, hold up now. Now, one thing that I did do, y'all, is I recorded the entire uh I recorded the entire BTS um with the Z8. So let me see. I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily know how. I got some flair. I got some flair. But this look good. Let me where we at? We at 906. Let me show y'all this setup right here. Let me show y'all this setup. So what I wanted to do was I'm shooting on the Sony, okay? And so since I'm shooting on the Sony, um I wanted to take it upon myself. I haven't done anything with this video either. So y'all may or may not see this video. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'll just let y'all see it. You see the flare. This is with the 35 millimeter f 1.4, but this is on the this is the Z8. This is the Z8. That footage is solid. Solid. Now we got we got we got some video controls that probably don't necessarily. All right, we got it. Okay. Yeah. Look, that video solid. Mm, dang, I might need to do my Nikon video. Hold on, that video looking good, y'all. This the first time me really looking. I ain't color grade or nothing. So let me see. So we got somebody considering it. Okay, okay. Let's see. Too much BS with them. Let's see. I love that shoot with the red car. Hey man, I appreciate it. I was I was in there working to get that shot. I was working to get that shot. I was working to get that shot. Let's see. So and also on this, I had the I had the ND filter on. So I had a nice setup right there. I might gotta release that video. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments right now. Should I release that video or should I not? What should I do with that? Because a video for me, it'll go to the backlog real quick, and then you won't see it no more. Let's see. That Sony has been sweet talking to me for a minute. Hey, go ahead and do it. I run a Sony on my shoots for when the Canon starts acting crazy. One of my good friends said he's trading in his Canon camera and lenses for the Z5 too. Oh man, listen, we talking about it now. We talking about it now. Okay. Did she say why she changed the outfit? What was she supposed to wear? So she didn't say why she changed the outfit, but the other outfit, man, it was almost like it's kind of hard to explain because it was kind of like a vest, but it was like a low button type vest, and and so it had more of like a editorial type look. Like I mean that outfit was okay, but it was kind of hard to work with it in that area. If and so I didn't have much to use at that location because that wasn't the original location we were supposed to shoot. So it kind of made it hard from that standpoint. Uh, I got what I needed from that because that video, um, just to let you all know, that video is actually a video of me using the Viltrox 35 f1.2. So it was going to be a part of the release video because they already announced them having a lens and all of that stuff, and they allowed me to let people know that I have the lens at my photo walk and all of that type of stuff. So I recorded some content out in Vegas for it because the weather is better. And with a 1.2, the reason why you want to shoot a 1.2 is you want to see it outside. So this was the perfect time for me to use it. But yeah, so she switched it up, and I was kind of like, it works, but it wasn't something where I was like, oh, this is a banger right here. Because you know how you get those shoots, and you're like, oh, this is a banger. This outfit is a banger. This location is going to help it. Like, yeah, I just ain't kind of get that feeling as I was taking the photos. Sometimes it's just the shooter's perspective. Release it. Yes, it looks good from what I see so far. All right, all 27 folks that's on here. When I release it, I better have 27 comments as soon as it release. Man, if you don't release that video, my guy Tony catches. I think if Canon actually listened to the user, the brand could get better. Lately, they have been creating people don't want, and the price point is bad for bad products. Oh man. Hey, you might be on to something with that one. You might be on to something with that one. Cause I ain't seen too much. I ain't seen too much. I'm looking. We had, oh man. I couldn't get any luckier. I couldn't get any luckier with the location. I mean, I had to use what I had to use, but man, I was like trying to stretch a location to try to make it work. So yeah, it was pretty tough out there. I'm trying to see like if I had anything else. Oh yeah, I did do like man, I might be giving y'all too much of the behind the scenes. I think this was part of the 135 right here, and I recorded this on the Sony. So this was part of the 135, and so these were shoots that I just like I hurried up and set up. I had to hurry up and set it up because by this time I shot this on Monday. Yeah, I shot this on Monday. Actually, no. I shot no, I did. No, I shot this on Sunday. But the thing was that I had to edit this video, and I had to have it done like within 3 days. So it was like a crazy time in Vegas for me because I'm doing all of those other things. And oh, by the way, my photo walk is Tuesday, so I'm busy the whole day. And Wednesday, the 135 Z mount for Viltrox releases at like 6 in the morning. So I'm like, if you know anything about embargo releases and things like that, you wanna have that video ready to release at that time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rolling with Canon. Oh, you gonna see them? You gonna see them through, huh? Funny thing is, I was the main Canon boy, and they said if you think the product is bad, maybe you should switch brands. Wow. Hey, that would have told me everything right there. Yeah, Canon price points are crazy for the products they have been releasing lately. No third-party support on full frame and no flexibility with lens cost. Oh yeah, this is a previous Canon user, right? So uh, I think RBJ, if I'm correct, you were looking for you mainly had got a Canon because you wanted video, right? So then when Nikon came out with something video centric for you, you went ahead and made the switch. Am I saying that right? I think rolling with Canon, even though I'm loyal, is like riding with three donuts on your. Hey, three donuts and no spare donut. All right, and you know, Canon gonna put some nails in the road so one of your tires get bust. Hey, that's funny right there. That's definitely a way to look at it. Now I got some content that I have to make. Um, I got my Puerto Rico content trip. Man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a good time. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get like all the content that I can. Um, if you've been to my event, then you probably already know. Like when I have my events, most of the time I don't take that many photos, if I take any photos at all, because it's really about everybody else being able to get their shot, you know? So I kind of like sit back, let everybody else get content, and that's pretty much how I kind of carry my situations. Um, in Puerto Rico, it's going to be a little bit different though, because it's not only a couple hours where people have time to get shots. We got multiple days to get content over multiple hours throughout the day. So I will definitely get content. Um, I will definitely get content there. Let me see. We got we got some of the models. Let me see. So I'm pretty excited about this. If you didn't know about my Puerto Rico content trip, so this is my website. If you are not a subscriber on my website, subscribe to my website, because I send out emails where I give away gear, and then it also allows you to know when I'm having events and things like that. So this picture that you see is actually from when I was in Iceland, probably one of the most beautiful places. I had a photo shoot. So I believe my next content trip is going to be in Iceland, where you can take photos at this particular location with different models. So if you are interested in something like that, traveling to Iceland, you got your passport, you can get your passport, and have a good time. And it's not as cold as you may think it is. Like it's the time that I'm going is not that cold. Um, but yeah, I got like couple different things going on. But yeah, if you go down to the bottom, then you can subscribe to the email and all of that good stuff. For my Puerto Rico event, real quick, simple. I got my I got the information that you need, and then we got the models that's going to be at the event. So we got Ash, we got Thasi, we got Joanne, we got Samara, We got Gigi, we got Selena, we got Diamond, uh, we got Zendra, and we got Michelle. So that's going to be that's going to be a good time right there for sure. So I'm looking forward to that because the amount of content I can get from that alone, I won't have to make I won't have to do no trips this year, y'all, for like 6 months. For like 6 months. Ordering two Sonys next month. The ZV E1, okay, and waiting for the 5 up in the air. Hey, that 5 looking. I'm telling you, that 5 is on my radar. It's on my radar. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's on my radar because one reason I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Is because this right here. This is the 135 for the E mount. Now, Viltroc's been coming out with some amazing lenses, and from a Sony perspective, dealing with dealing with Viltrox, I have pretty much every lens that I need from 35 to 135. And what else do I need? 35 to 135. I literally got a whole system, you know? So it would be nothing for me to just have the camera body because I already got the lenses. Okay, no, I was waiting for Nikon to come out with the D850 equivalent in the Z system, and the Z7 II wasn't it. So I added the Canon R5 to the lineup, the Z8 released, and I sold the Canon R5. Ah, okay. I'm tracking. Well, let me know when you get your new gear so I could pull up and show you what that old Canon can do. Oh man, incredible time to be had in Puerto Rico. Hey, I'm telling you, it's hey, listen, the villa is amazing. The locations are amazing, and the models gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. If you've never experienced something from a content trip, I definitely encourage you. And what I typically try to do is I, I try to make my trips. I try to post them like 6 months out. That way, you got like 6 months to get everything in order, like, and I also try to make sure to give people payment plans so that, if you want to do $100 here, $100 there, it's not like one lump sum, you know? So definitely, if you can't do a content trip, teammate photo walk, you're going to have a good time. Sorry for the typos. It's always good vibes to connect with fellow creators across the globe. Yeah, that's 1000% true. So while I'm giving y'all this insight right here. All right, let me see. I did have like I don't know how actually I can show y'all from like this. Oh, this bad boy. Let's see. Okay, so let me show y'all this. So I got another video. This is this is gonna come out pretty soon, I believe. I haven't really decided it, but um I'm trying to get my exposure right. But this was in Vegas too. So y'all did see one video that I put out with her, but that wasn't the main video. That was some extra stuff that I needed for the lens that was coming out. I really was shooting her to get the content for this video. So so we did this shoot, and so this one definitely coming out. Let me see. I don't think I did any this location though was solid. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to see. So I had like natural light going. Let me see if I could give y'all some this some exclusive footage right here, y'all. So so I had like n- natural natural light kind of going, and I was trying to use mind you, it's kind of cold, but I was trying to use that light kind of coming through and creating those shadows. So I'm gonna put this video out eventually. I don't know like exactly when. I'm gonna have to do do some editing. But these shots right here, they definitely they definitely came out fire. Definitely came out fire. So I was so that's a part of the reason why in Vegas I was pretty busy because I was trying to get the content. Then I got my events going on. Then other people got events going on, and then I had models flying in from New York and Cali, and so I'm hosting them, and so it was just a lot of different pieces going on. So we got funny enough, the T Mid NYC photo walk is in the works. Now, listen, it don't matter if you in NYC, if you in Jersey, if you in Philly, if you in Massachusetts, if you in Connecticut. It don't matter if you was in Texas. All right. If you want to come and have a good time, contact me. I can give you the information. I haven't put a post out yet, but it's going to be coming pretty soon. But a lot of people think that you got to live in the state to attend the photo walk. That's the furthest from the truth. Prime example, I had my photo walk in Dallas last year. We had people from Oklahoma, we had people from Mississippi, we had people from Detroit, we got people from uh, what's that, Louisiana. We got, I mean, it was all across the board. We had people from Philly, and this is all people. I had people from Atlanta, all people coming from different places coming to Texas. You know, I think that's one of the unique things about the photo walks that I have is that instead of having photo walks in the same place, like I'm in the DMV, Washington D.C. I can keep having photo walks in Washington D.C., but I feel like that's kind of boring. You know, I'm a person that likes to travel. I know other people enjoy traveling, so you know, if you travel, you go to different places, you open it up to other people, and you get to see something different. Like you get to see something different. And for me, that adds an element of excitement to it because, oh, it's not, oh, T May having another photo walk and it's in Washington, D.C. again. Like, nah, man. I have to switch it up. I have to switch it up, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that comes out and supports because since 2022, I've been doing photo walks since 2022. My first photo walk in 2022 was in Houston, Texas. And I think I had about 10 photographers came out to my first one in 2022, and that was in Houston, Texas. So that just kind of let me know, man, we gotta go to these other spots. We gotta go up here. We gotta go over there. We gotta go to Miami. We gotta go to Atlanta. We gotta go to Texas. We gotta go to Vegas with it. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like bouncing everywhere. We did Charlotte, and it was a good time at each and every place. You ask anybody, and they're gonna tell you the same thing. So yeah, NYC is 2025. It's coming up in a couple months. I'm narrowing down that date, but it's in the works. Famous creators quote, "I'm here to create, not compete." Hey, that's facts right there. I tell somebody quick, it's a lot of people that say, "Oh, my photo is better than yours," or this, that, and the other. And I would say I'm probably not a competitive person, because if somebody say that their photo is better than mine or they do this better, I quite frankly, I honestly don't care. Because the reason why I'm doing this is to have fun and enjoy myself. Point blank, period. Like, I don't care about being better than somebody, the best at whatever. Like, if I enjoy it, then that's good enough for me. And so where I find enjoyment in this is the fact that I'm able to travel to all of these different places and take photos. And that's where the enjoyment is for me. And the fact that I'm able to, you know, be seen by these companies and get things that help benefit my journey, that's like a added plus. But really traveling and bringing people out in those areas, and also bringing people that typically probably wouldn't even come out because maybe they don't have a creative scene, or they like, I don't know anybody. So the fact that like, I can come out, and it's been shown here on this channel where we would go through people pictures, and we would critique people pictures, but it would be like two or three people that's on the live stream that's in the same area, and so you are able to bring them together, because otherwise they don't even know that each other exists. So yeah, Houston upsets Duke to go to national. Oh man, hey, now that's big right there. Are you shooting video with a dedicated video camera, or are you capturing with the camera like the Osmo? Nah, I shoot video on the Sony A7S III. That's my dedicated video camera. Traveling is like buying new paper backdrops, more variety. Right, 1000%. Let me live my stress-free life and enjoy what I love to do. And that's exactly how I carry it. I don't have time to be comparing and all. Nah, that's not my style. Am I enjoying myself? I am. Okay, that's good enough. Competition fuels my creativity. It's what pushes me to get better. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. I'm a neutral. I'm a put it in neutral and coast type of guy. So I'm just chilling all the time. The whole reason I got better with off camera flash was because of me trying to be better for YouTube as well as in real life. Hey, that makes sense. I would say 1000%. The reason that I got better with photography in general was because of YouTube. I think me trying to get better content was definitely a push. And also, I feel like me trying to make better content for YouTube uh allowed me to accelerate my learning, because I was trying to push out videos so frequently that it made me have to do more shoots. And so the more shoots, the more repetition, the more you're learning, and the more that you're getting better with it. So I definitely attribute, my progress to uh, the YouTube YouTube University for sure. Otis is like my bro now. We linked up on your live. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You bring folks together. That's what it is. Which lens do you use on your Sony for BTS video? So right now, my main one has been the Tamron 28 to 75. But since I got this good old 35 1.2, you see all that in the background. Yeah, that's that 1.2 action right there. Since I got that, I've been using that POV 100%. Now that Nikon has stepped up with the video game, would you consider a Z6 III? Yeah, I don't think I would go to him for video. Um, it's funny though, because my brother's thinking about getting a red for the film stuff that we do, but I do enjoy the flexibility because I have also, let's see, I have this adapter right here. So the significance with that is that the significance with that is that you could pretty much go to hold on, let me is that I can put a link on there, and then I can put the lens. So all of the lenses that I have for my Sony lenses, I can put them on my Nikon. So it like works out perfectly. So all of the lenses that I have, I'm like using my Sony lenses on my Nikon, and so it just works out. And also, mind you, I had the Sony since 2016. All right. I started with Sony. So 2016, 2017, 2016, 2017. So right here, this the OG. This is where I started vlogging from right here. This the A7S2 right here. This the OG right here. Yo,
You're,
yeah.
you hear
Hey,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I just want to tap in real quick. I need to show your viewers it's the end of an era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How you flip the camera around on this thing?
Man, I think somebody was saying that you probably couldn't flip it or something. Cause somebody got on there and they was like, man, how?
Hey, don't play with me.
Let's see.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Hey, look. Hey, gang. Hey, hey, we saying goodbye. We saying goodbye, gang.
Oh man.
Hey, you heard how I
Oh,
started, cuz.
rest in peace.
Hey, we saying goodbye.
Hey,
Hey,
I could, I could.
I've been in that corner some. Hey, back here in the cut.
Oh man. Hey, if them walls could talk,
Hey,
whoever
look.
whoever end up in there.
Hey, tell me about it. Hey, look, oldies but goodies. Mr. Money.
Oh, hey, yeah, hey, you don't even use that 360 no more, do you?
What three? Oh, the street light?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I put it somewhere else. I packed it up because bro. The struggle flag.
Hey, nah, those was coming through clutch. I remember when I was starting out. I was starting out, and I'm like, I'm trying to get all of this stuff, and I'm looking at your video, and I'm like, all right, man, where the hell I'm gonna get this at?
There we go. All right, it's on the right side now. It was flipped around. Yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta be out there bit by the night tomorrow.
by oh, by tomorrow.
Well, yeah. I mean, I should be. Yeah. How many times did I walked up the stairs on live?
Oh
Oh man.
yeah. Oh, you ain't playing. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, you gotta do a video like the Will Smith last episode.
All right. For real. Oh, let me get my.
Yeah. Yeah, you got you got to look at the struggle studio, turn off the
For
light, and
real.
then roll out.
For real. You right. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, because that's definitely that's a iconic location right there.
For real. And
Oh yeah, you got the.
we wouldn't have got here without it. uh,
Oh, but yeah, hey, we got hold on, we got the struggle studio taught me 90% of what I know. Like the Jeffersons, we moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
what's on the floor?
I remember first I saw what Ike was with the neighbor shoot.
Oh yeah.
The struggle got me started. Hey, everybody paying homage. You need to go right on the
What's all the
wall.
light you got in here?
Yeah, because you never remember to replace the light bulbs.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, y'all got some work to finish, huh?
A little bit. For the most part, it's done. Like all this is mostly done. Oh, who went out right here on the roof?
Hey, you know what? Hey, you remember the other girl that you had shot on the roof? You was at her house though. She had the pool.
Oh yeah, I wasn't on the roof though.
You wasn't on the roof. Could have swore you was on the roof. Oh,
Oh
that
no,
might have
I'm
been
not.
right there though. That might have been right there.
Yeah, it was here.
What we got? Yeah, that struggle studio did teach most of us what we know today. I will never forget that place. Hey, hey, we got them dropping some tears. Yeah, we got our YouTube University degrees.
For real.
Hey, you might got to print some of those out. Like, yeah, Strugio, 101. I remember that
Man.
shoot on the roof before the girl left Europe.
Oh yeah. Michaela, yeah. I still say like every time she come back because I shot her sister's wedding a few years ago, and it's on YouTube. It's like the two white girls, the gay wedding I shot, a lesbian wedding. That's her sister.
Yeah,
One of them is her sister.
uh, and that was on the roof upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah, and on yeah, up there.
Dang, I don't know why I
It
thought it was
wasn't in a.
somewhere else, but
You said what?
I said I don't know why I thought it was somebody else's roof.
No. That's the only time I've been on an actual rooftop was my own. I mean, I trust my own house. I don't know about nobody else's house. I do my house.
Yeah, we got what the infamous dancing on the washer and dryer
Oh
while
yeah.
Ike left. Hey, you might gotta do a Strugio greatest clips.
Hey, for real. Hey, you ain't oh you.
That might, yeah,
Oh man.
that might be something. You got had some times up in there, cause what that
For
was,
real.
man. How many years?
Uh, I started YouTube in 2016, and you know that like so to your point, that's why that space existed because I was doing YouTube and I needed a space because it rains here, so like
Yeah,
I said, I like shooting natural light, but when it get during the fall, you can't really shoot outdoors. And I was trying to get better at studio photography. So I was like, well, I got a basement. Let me just try to
yeah.
do,
So
work
you was
that.
already good at outside, basically.
And I was learning everything at the same time. I was just trying stuff.
Oh, okay, okay,
So like,
okay.
I never really had like I. So that's I'll take it back. I actually used to rent a studio with another photographer a few years ago that I used to work out of, but not do a lot of work. So I had some knowledge, but like
Yeah.
a lot of what I learned I just learned in real time on YouTube. Like I was learning right in front of y'all and getting better,
Uh,
like through these videos.
oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely say the I had a better hang on the outside, man. When I first started the studio, I was trash. I was like, I was trash. I'm putting stuff together like, man, it ain't looking right.
hold on, wait a second. Hey, look. I done found the beater Boston's out there, bitch. Yeah, I found the beater.
Hey, that was a good video too, right there.
Right.
Matter of fact, man, you know what would be a good video too. I mean, I don't know how hard it would be to get in touch with the people, but the Lost Models Volume One, like the OGs from back, like what they doing now. You know what I mean?
that would be a good one.
Yeah,
That would be a good
like
one.
to be able to get back in contact because I got like one that I just seen that I was shooting with back in 2020. Now she didn't got bigger a little bit, but it's like a whole nother vibe with her. So I was
Hmm.
thinking about doing something like that with some of the models from like way back in the day.
And that's you got a point. Like a lot of them were younger, and they didn't, quite a few of them, some of my favorites too, then gained a little weight. And I'm like, it don't hit the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up a second.
Uh, yeah, no, that what y'all think about that, chat? I was thinking about reaching out to like some of the models from like years ago, like 5 years ago that I don't shoot with no more, and trying to like put a video together of when I first shot with them versus like what they might be doing now, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I think pretty much
Yeah.
all of them from like when I first started, pretty much all of them fell off. I don't think I talked to none of them no more. And it just
Yeah.
be a situation with life and things like that, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. Make it's over there. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. No. Yeah, for sure. No, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Look, some of them, one of them popped back up in my DMs like, "Hey, big," I'm like, What happened to you?" I'm like, "Where you at?" But yeah, but you're right. Some of them, look, I might have to spin the block on a few of them
Man, I'm telling you, because
for old time's sake.
but I had some situations where actually, man, funny thing, one of the models, literally, I'm hitting her up, not responding. So I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going on because she still follow me. She got me in her close friends. So I'm like, why you not texting me back? So
Hmm.
and she actually it was crazy because she was a model at my event at my photo walk in Miami. So I'm hitting her, she not hitting me back. I'm like, dang, that's crazy because me and her hang tough. Like she she
I'll be
traveled
right
with me
back.
to
I'll be
places.
right back.
All right. So this particular model, y'all, she traveled with me to places and we create content. So for her not to hit me back is crazy. So, I wait a couple weeks and I just hit her up like, hey, are you interested in going to here? Because I was having another event. Because normally, you got your go-tos, you know who's solid. Um, no response. So I'm like, man, this is weird. Like I don't know what's going on. So literally, y'all, the last time I talked to her, she was at my Miami event in 2023. She was supposed to come to Vegas in 2024. Something happened. The last time I talked to her was last year in 2024. Why did I wake up to a text message today saying, "Hey, I'm so sorry that I didn't respond to you. I got in a relationship with a photographer and he knows you from YouTube and he doesn't want me shooting with you because he's seen the content that we made." And I'm like, "What?"
Mm.
I'm like, "Come on, man. Like, what?"
Okay, look. Wait, so she's not in a
Yeah.
relationship with old boy no more? I guess.
That's why she texts me. She not in a
Oh,
relationship with him no more. But I feel some type of way though, because you could have texted me and told me that.
yo, bro. No. Take. She wants you to take it up. Listen, get up there. Take it up there. Listen, get up. Yeah, no,
No,
no.
say it ain't so. Y'all going Hollywood on him. I rock with that
Look,
T man. We need an update with the girl
look,
you did an
look.
optical shoot
A
with the
few of mine,
blinds.
a few of mine that found Jesus. They didn't turn their life around. So I'm like, all right, that's peace.
Oh man, those was right there, bro. You got.
Oh, you go to church? Oh, all right, man.
Oh
Hey,
man, you
wisdom,
can't.
go up, please.
Now those ones, that's a different breed right there. Cause it's like, man, we was shooting all this type of content. Now you can't even get it, can't even get it no more.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
They like, nah, I ain't into that no more. I got a different path that I'm heading in. You like, damn.
It's always the ones that go cold turkey. It's like you went to, like it ain't even got to be like that. Like it ain't got to be that. Like damn, like you should nothing.
Right, right. Like, right, like, hey, we could do something editorial. We ain't gotta,
Yeah, like god damn.
Nah, they just see it one way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And I say, hey, I'm a refined man. When I first started my YouTube, I was giving it up every which way. But I'm like, now I could provide you some options on the content that we shoot.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't gotta be just all right. Let me just try to get the clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, nah, we ain't gotta do that no more. We ain't gotta do that no more. We done made a base, so we
Yeah.
we get,
Yeah. Yeah.
we get some type of views from whatever we gonna make, and it ain't gotta be you busting it open.
Right. Exactly.
But I already know, hey, they might be looking at your stuff like, nah, guy, because I already know when you probably first had them, they probably was giving it up. They was giving it up, huh? Oh
Man, look,
man,
you seen the hot springs.
yeah. Oh man.
About
Hey, you
that.
know what? I was gonna ask about what happened to old girl on there? Not the one that just recently came back to the studio, but the one I think it was before her.
She moved to Atlanta.
Oh, oh, hey, what's that IG? Hold on. Oh,
Oh, and she had gotten pregnant too. She's like a mom now.
oh.
Yeah, she also a mom too. I forgot
Said
that.
she
But
lost them.
originally, she moved. That was the original issue. She moved. She like moved to a different state. So
Oh, he like hell nah, dude be speaking different languages. You're not going anywhere with him. Hey, that might be part of the reason. They like, nah, this Rico Suave. He trying to get my girl. Nah. Hey, what's going on, Big Cook?
was that big cooking there?
Yeah.
Hey, cook. Hey, cook. Now, you can be with all three of us now. Hey, cook. You clear for the three way, the big three.
Is Ike going to have space in the new place to shoot?
So the new house that we are purchasing has a garage. It has like a two-car garage. So technically, if I were gonna continue this vibe, it would be in the garage, which we could set a space for. But I got a studio. I run a studio with Stan and what's his name, and so like it's like why? I mean, and it's gonna be like what, less than 10 minutes from where I'm moving to. So it's like I might as well just go to the studio
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
it's comfortable. It's got all the gears there. Like everything's at the studio, so it's like even even if I wasn't moving, the struggle studio is like I would only do it just for content, for old time's sake, not out of necessity. Like the studio was content and it
right,
was
right,
necessary. It's not necessary for me to
right,
do
right, right, right. Nah,
and
that's
like you
facts.
said, trying to be creative and do more creative things. The actual studio gives me more options to be creative, as opposed to being stuck because the studio it
Man,
limited what I could do. Like I had to make a way out of no way, so it made me better at like how to
right.
like manage light and like it's always like when you have little resources, when you know how to
Yeah.
maximize a resource, that makes you better in better conditions. But it's I don't want to do that for so long, but I'm trying to take it to the next level. Yeah,
Nah, that's 1,000%.
yeah.
I think I'm kind of the same way, y'all. With I think that's why I don't go live as much in my studio setup because it got the limitations. So you kind of like get tired of the restrictions to a certain extent, and so
Yeah.
also it was a necessity for me as well. Whereas like as I got smarter with my content creation. I learned how to create so much content that I didn't need to shoot in the basement no more. So
Hmm.
so now I'm at a point where I don't necessarily need to shoot down there. But if I do, I'm just going live just to give the community a feed to like tap in and bring everybody together. You know what I mean? For some type of
Hmm.
camaraderie. That's the main reason why I even would go live in the basement anyway.
Okay.
So that's kind of because that's where
Ready to go.
I actually
Oh,
I did a shoot.
deal with there.
I did a shoot. Matter of fact,
Not yet.
at this other studio, and like just the depth that this studio has is like is amazing. It's
Hmm.
literally amazing because
Put this
I
in the
can't
lockers
I
upstairs.
can't get this type of depth in my same space. So that's one thing where I'm like, dang man, like
It's okay.
when I'm looking at different different places to do things, and this kind of goes to the thumbnail that you all see.
Oh yeah,
Like
I saw that. I saw that. Yeah.
yeah, so that was at
Let me see
a
this.
s- that was at a studio that I had shot at, and that it just has so much more depth that I can't really replicate it to that same extent on like this is a good example. It has, and this is just me showing the depth. Like I would have to be like far back, you know what I
Oh
mean?
wow. Yeah.
I would have to be far back to really like still create like this type of situation in the studio setting. You know
Yeah,
what I
see
mean?
that, and that's and stuff like the overhead light, like that's the kind of stuff that like my new space gives me the options to do stuff like that. And so it's just like, my ambition to even just want to like, in case any day I want to just try something new. It's like I got that with the new space, so it's like I don't. The
Yeah,
studio
yeah.
that whole thing served its purpose, but
And now you're
um,
like, hey, hand the torch off to somebody
yeah,
else
yeah,
starting
yeah. I'll
starting with the
let
studio.
I'll let somebody else can have it. They can.
Hey, T
Um,
Med breaking up happy homes. Hey, listen, I'm just, hey, I might take your girl out of town with me. You know what I mean? Create some content, and that's all we doing, creating content.
hey, look, I understand both sides. Cause my miss, you don't sit your head down.
Hey, but for the record, she was single when she was creating content with me.
You know, for sure. And, I've
Yeah.
been lucky. Like a lot of the ones who I work with who have dudes, they had them before. So you know, but you're
Oh
right.
yeah,
It do be the ones who be single when they start with you. Then once they get somebody, they switch up. But the ones who
man.
already have people, it's a little bit better,
Nah, that's
easier.
that's facts. That's facts. Congratulations on the new home. Ike said he not bringing the ratchets into the new crib.
Hey, look. If you do see one now, if you know, you know. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, so
You know how she giving it up.
look, look. If I go live, if y'all see too, look.
Uh, is your studio big enough for more than one set at a time, or do you all manage shooting times?
I mean, if we were creative, if we like I thought about like that gravity backdrop that I got. I thought about
Yeah,
just taping it to the wall and creating like a wall set. But most of the time, I just like to use the backdrop, like the color backdrops. But if we were
yeah.
creative, we could technically we could. It's big enough, if we actually took the time to do it. But I bet I'm not the best with sets to begin with. I'm Mr. White T,
Oh
white
yeah.
backdrop. All
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Hey, I got the white backdrop laid out right now.
Just as
Hey,
simple, simple seamless.
you said you got the studio with who? Phil said Stan and what's his name? Damn. Hey,
What Phil
Phil
said?
said he don't got no name. Damn.
Who said that? Who said what's his name?
Phil, because
No, who
you
said that
said
about
you got
him?
the no. That's what I'm saying. Phil saying that. Phil
Oh,
said that you
somebody
said
said that in the comments.
yeah, Phil said it in the comments because you said that you got the studio with Stan and what's his name. So Phil commented and said,
Oh,
"Damn."
oh, my bad, Phil. I might have said it quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that was hey Phil said he in the shadows. Nah, that's so that situation with the models, and I got a couple models like that where I just took it as like, hey, it is what it is, man. But
mm-hmm.
certain ones, let me ask you this, because some of them I know we not like that, but certain ones I be feeling like dang, I felt like we had a rapport. You know what I mean? And this one particular one is I'm best friends with her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So for her not to at least give me the courtesy to be like, hey yo, this was going on, so I ain't even gonna be able to talk to you. I'm like, dang, like all right, we not cool like I thought we was.
Some of them just be weirdos, bro. I just chalk it up to some of these hoes just be weirdos. They not immune, just like some of these guys be weirdos. These women just be weirdos too, bro. They be weirdos too.
Man, yeah, 'cause I'm sitting there like, that's crazy.
A
Yeah.
lot, a lot of them only get a pass because they look. If it was based on their personality, they wouldn't make it very far. But that's a
Hey,
whole nother conversation.
yeah, you ain't lying because I definitely started with some jumps like, oh yeah, shorty, all right. Then get to talking, and
Mhm.
he like, oh man, I don't even look at her like that no more.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, hey, we gonna get this shoot. That's about it. Hey, I need to. We got two things. So one thing is, man, we need to see. We gonna do this Miami situation.
Yeah, I told some people about it already because people was like, oh well, when you I'm like, me and T May talking about doing something in Miami, so stay tuned. I said stay tuned. I ain't say it like it was a definite like, oh for sure. I just you know how
Oh
shit go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Nah,
said
hey, I feel
stay
like
tuned.
but I feel like we gotta do a photo walk together just for the culture.
Oh yeah.
You know
And
what I
like
mean?
eh, during that time of the year would probably be the best, just because of the access to models,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
access to the models.
I got one of my favorite models in uh in Miami that I hit up and I was asking her, do she wanna be a part of the photo walk in Miami? And she was
Hmm.
like, for sure. Now let
Oh,
me show
so
you.
you already got one in the tuck.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
I
many? How
wasn't.
many? So to me, like for me, I guess it would matter. I'm like, how many would you want to? I guess we can talk about that. But how many like people would you be expecting, like model to photographer ratio, stuff like that?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Because
I'm
to me,
thinking,
like personally, I feel like if it's at least three photographers to every one model, that's like fair.
yeah, yeah.
Like 5 on 1 is tough. It's pushing it.
It's
But
tough.
like three on
Yeah.
one is easy. So if it's like 10 people, then at least three models there, that works out. That's a good ratio for like three. But sometimes like some people gravitate to one, so like you end up with 6 on 1 and 4 on the other, and then one on the
Hey,
bottom
now
shelf. Like, will anybody wish you?
that's a prime example of why we would most definitely have to do like I know you don't like doing it, but like groups.
What you mean, like, oh, well, you like do sections and stuff?
Yeah, where you rotate the
Oh,
photographers.
it's not that I don't like doing it. I just don't have the capacity.
Yeah,
I just be like, all right, do y'all thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You like,
Hallelujah.
but it works out because that kind of was the situation at my Vegas situation
Hmm.
when the Colombian model got to going, man, everybody was like turning to
Hey, look,
her.
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all might not never see me do another photo walk in Vegas. This last I had so much fun being free to be me. I was like, you know what, y'all got it. I'm just gonna go come to grips and chill.
Yeah.
That stress of
Hey.
photo walks and having to put all that stuff together and not have to deal with that this last time was just so like refreshing to just be able to just be like, if I show up, I show up, type.
Yeah, hey, listen, hey, that's what I was just telling them. Like, man, this WPPI, it was so hectic for me. It made me regret kind of like all of the stuff I had going on. We got please do Miami. I will start paying right now.
Look, and we barely saw you, and I know. Look, I only do that one day, and I know how it is.
Right.
For it's like you get there extra early, but like me, just making sure everybody show up, making sure I got the rental
Yeah.
car, like the Breeze thing. Like she's like, oh, I got to get the rental car, but
Yeah.
they had to wash it, so that took like just all that people waiting, and
Bro,
man,
that
it was.
a whole rag of stuff. So this the model that told me she down to come. I don't know if you could see it on your screen, but this
Oh yeah,
yeah,
was that Crandon?
she yeah, this was crazy.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, so this one model right here, but it's hard because all the options that you got in Miami, bro, you can't miss.
Yeah,
It's
bro. Look,
so
and that's
she
the
up
thing. Like,
against
I don't know if I give you your flowers like in person. I think I might sit offline, but I'm gonna give you your flowers now. Shout out to you for even just doing these photo walks, because I all this when in order for me to do something, all the stars got to be aligned up. And I shout out to you for you just going out there on faith and like, all right, well, we gonna do it. Because when you say, yeah, that my one photo walk, it started raining, I said, oh my God, I would die.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because people always be like, hey, when you coming to so and so? When you coming to so? I'm just like, to do what? Like to do it for? Like I gotta know that like people really want me to show up. Because one
People
person
gonna want
asked me to come, it's cool, but like that don't mean that everybody really care about me and want me to come out there because people, even with WPPI, it's surprising when I see people like, oh, I watch your stuff all the time. Like, you do? I ain't never heard of you. Like, do we
Right,
talk? Like,
right.
so like I'm, and we always tell people I tell people let me know, and anybody who's seen me, like Tony's spent like extended time frame with me, he can tell you for sure, like I am the same person on screen, and
Oh yeah, yeah,
even out and about, like I will, we gonna stop and chop it up, and so like that's why I always encourage people, hey yo, like holler at your boy, because I talk, like we can chop it up. But
facts,
back to my
facts.
point, like to me, like,
Hold on, not to throw you off real quick,
mm-hmm,
but that's one thing to what you were saying about you not doing a photo walk that I'm kind of mad because in 2022 I didn't have all the responsibility, so I was able to chill with y'all a lot more. Whereas this time I was ripping and running so much that I ain't even get to chill, bro.
yeah, man, yeah. Hey, you seen it when I had that VR headset on, Tony? I was like, yeah, Tony, we're going to those. We chilling in the room, bro. I'm in the room chilling, bro. Well, I can't in the room. Yeah, bro.
I'm
The
running.
y'all don't understand like the vape, like the those ghost town photo walk days. It take a lot out of me because I want to make sure everybody's
Yeah.
having a good time. I gotta pick
Right.
up. I gotta make sure. Like that one time I left somebody, I felt so bad about it. It was cool. Like dude didn't trip or whatever, but like it's just a lot of responsibility. And
Yeah.
I take this very very people money. Like I'm not. I would make a very good scammer because like if I feel like I f somebody over, I won't be able to sleep at night, which is why I sleep so well because. I tell you I ain't shit. So
Right. Right.
so you know what to
Right.
expect. And so like so because I take it seriously and I just feel like I want to make sure everything's right, like it's hard for me to go outside of Vegas. Like just now I'm like, you know what? I feel comfortable to do a photo walk in Vegas, in Miami, with or without you, right? Because I know the
Right.
layout well enough to where I could put it together. But I'm like, are people gonna want to pay to travel there? Do I have enough people who are local? Because what if don't nobody
Right.
want to travel? Like I'd be worried about all of that stuff. And so
Right.
Vegas is always easy for me because everybody there already. Like we already there. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Facts.
but to get
Facts.
people, and also because like let's say Houston for example. Oh, when you gonna come to Houston? Well, I gotta find models. Like, do you know any models? I don't know any models. Are they reliable? Are they gonna show up? What's the good
Right.
location? Who gonna vouch for the location? Are we gonna get kicked out? Like, it's indoors, outdoor. It's a lot of stuff that is
It's a
involved.
lot of pieces. It's a
Yeah,
lot of pieces, bro.
I'd rather be like, yo, just meet me in Vegas. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't want to come? All right, then cool. I see you when I see you. If that's the case, I see you when I see you. Like,
Nah, that's 1,000%. I ran into that. That's why I was saying my first one was in Houston in 2022, and I put it out there, and I think I got probably like 10 people came out, and I was like, oh shit, that's 2022. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
now, I definitely say when you put something out there, and you going off for the strength of like, all right, man, look, I'm putting this out there for the community, man. Hey, come through for me, like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's why I
that's a
was,
part of it. Yeah, I feel like I got enough have enough money in my pocket to even like like Vegas, I'm gonna be there anyway. If I do a Houston, I gotta buy my flight tickets. If I put something together, I gotta like have enough money to show up. Because if only two people show up, I still gotta put something together. So if I rely on everybody
right.
else's money, then I feel like the people don't pay, and the two people that did pay, they're like, "Where you at?" A numbers ain't
Yeah.
show up, so I couldn't hire. So like Vegas, because I'm already gonna be there, I kind of plan based off of like how many people, and the more people sign up, the more extravagant things get. But if I say, all right, I'm doing a photo walk in Vegas, I know off the top of my head I gotta pay for a rental car, pay for
Yeah.
a model or two. So I gotta front the cost, right?
Front the
Versus like,
cause. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You already
and
you already in the hole. Like prime example,
and so like
Puerto
huge.
Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Puerto Rico, I started off 10,000 in the hole.
See, I can't do that. So that's why I'm giving you. I'm telling you right now. Just shout out to you for what you do for the community. But it's important for the because not too many people, not really nobody else is really out here trying to put stuff together for the community. So I appreciate that about you. Even though I might
I
hate talk
appreciate
shit on the back end, I'm like this nigga trying to who we think he is?
that.
Hey, you know we gonna talk shit, but yeah, it's all love.
You're
I'm
like,
that
hey,
nigga. I would talk shit, but I'm like, well, you gonna do it? Nope. No, you got it. Can you do it better? Nah, I can't. And I'm not.
yeah, you like, hey, nah, hey, I ain't accepting that. Hey.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, but for real,
Hey.
shout out to you, because man, like I be seeing the pictures. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people showing up. I'm like, yo, good for him. Maybe like, yo, when you coming? Hey, y'all got T man. He got the juice now. Holla at T. He got it.
Hey,
Hey,
he accepting all of those responsibilities.
that part, right? We all play a role in this game. I know my role and what I play
Yeah.
and how I reach
Now
out
the
and I
funny
can tell.
thing, I
Man,
went, I had did Dallas. Man, it started raining. I said, "Oh man!"
bro,
So
yeah,
you gotta have a backup plan because it's people that flew from Mississippi, people that flew from Detroit, people that came from Pennsylvania. So like in that case, man, you gotta make something happen.
yeah, man. I'd be stressed out. I can't. I'm good. I already got a wife and 3 girls. I'm good enough. That's enough stress for me, but I'm good.
Hey, yeah, 10K in the hole is some crazy shit. Hey, yeah, but like I believe in the experience that I bring. So I'm like,
Hmm.
man, I'm gonna have the people come through for me. That's going to support the event and everything, and everything worked out because the event sold out. So
Hmm.
I came out good on it.
Yeah,
What's
no,
going on, Detroit photography? Dallas was a great reset for sure, T. Yeah, hey, man, I appreciate you coming out too, Marcus.
yeah, no.
Oh
So
yeah,
again, shout out to you for that. And I understand you can't be everything to everybody. So I know what I'm good at, and like I know that every blue moon. These are the places where I would feel comfortable. Vegas, California, and currently in Miami, and then possibly Virginia because I'm from like that part, like Richmond, DMV.
yeah.
I could be like, but outside of them places, any other place, it's like yo, if I come in town and you want to hang out, we can hang out all day, bro. We can chop it up. We will chill.
But we ain't putting no official situation out there. Like,
Yeah,
hey.
exactly. Yeah, and that's what I did last time. Like in Vegas, I was like, all right, I'm going to shoot. Do you want to come? You can come. Do you want to come? Like a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people, like, are you doing anything? I'm like, I'm not doing anything official, but I might go out with a model. And if you want to come, you can come. And that shoot I did with old girl, that was me, Tony, Anthony, and another guy was supposed to come, but I missed him because I texted him, but he didn't respond. So like by the time he
mm,
responded, we were already there. So I missed him, but he got invited. And then I was gonna do a shoot the second day, but then the model canceled, so that didn't happen. But like a lot of times, I'm like, look, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna get it in where I get it in. If you want to come, pull up. Like I'm more than welcome to join me, as long as you can do really good behind the scenes, because I'm gonna put you to work.
yeah, nah, facts. And on that point of you saying that you can't sleep good at night if you don't provide folks with an experience because you got to provide that experience, but also you got to keep your energy for the people that's there for the experience, the
Look,
models, but also you know what I'm saying.
hey, look, I know you don't want to compete, but my shit at least gotta be better than Brandon Cole. I'm gonna just put that out there. Hey, niggas can't go back to Brandon Cole talk shit about me, nigga. Hell no, I do it at all. Hey, shout out to
Hey,
good
hey,
shit though.
listen.
Shout out to
Hey,
the good shit.
I try to elevate every time, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like when when I brought the car out, the horses, all that good stuff, I was like,
yeah. I
hey,
was like,
this
oh snap, they got horses in the car. Somebody's like, hey, should I go to team? I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he might be worth it. Dude, show me the picture from the night away. I was like, said, oh, he let y'all. He was giving up like that. I said, damn. Nigga was like, man, why you talking me out of going to TV? I was like, man, I ain't know he was giving up like that. Hey, dog, you should have went, dog. Hey, don't blame me. Why you listen to me? Well, you know I'm a hater.
Yeah. Hey, you know, you got to serve it up. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like
look, for those of
we
y'all who
in
don't, hey, for those of y'all who missed out on his night soiree, whatever you call it, that shit. Look,
Vegas. Yeah, hey, that was something special. I was just showing them some clips, but I couldn't show them
look,
everything,
that
of
wasn't
course.
even anything I would do. I was like, shit, I wouldn't even did that. But all right, that's peace. Hey, that's peace. Hey, y'all watch the Joe Budden
Oh,
podcast, you know what that means. Hey, that's peace. I saw that
yeah,
shit.
we
I said,
got
all right.
T is a master of pivoting as well because Dallas had severe weather and we had no power at the Airbnb, so we had to shoot Natty Light. Oh yeah,
Oh. See, now
man, the power.
I could do Dallas. I got a base at Dallas. I got people who I know and mess with in Dallas. Like I know Keedron,
Oh
I
yeah,
know Lonnie, like Stevie D. Like I know some people in it. So technically I could do Texas. I just honestly Miami got me on the chokehold, bro. And again, I got a fam. Bro, I got a wife and 2 kids, bro, and I gotta pick and choose. And my kids are young. So I gotta pick my battles,
oh
bro.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I gotta pick my
Hey, we
dates
need.
wisely.
We got a yeah, cause swim week is June, right?
Late May, early June, and that's the thing. Like, I'd be scared to ask because I'm like, hey, can I go? You mind if I go with those? You know, right?
Yeah, hey, can I go down? Hey man, speaking of that, when in December when you was in Miami, man, when I
Oh, our
was gonna
bathroom.
slide, yeah, I was gonna
Oh yeah, that's
slide
right.
to
We
the
passed each other on. We probably passed you on the highway.
yo,
Yeah, you.
yeah. I was
Mhm.
traveling up to this other spot. It was like 2 hours away. So I was like, dang, by the time I come back, I'm gonna have to head to the airport.
Yeah. You guys, for y'all don't know, when me and T me were both in the same area in December when I was out there, and but and I offer I was like, yo, you can come to the Airbnb if you want to post up or whatever, but you're busy doing your thing, but
Yeah, man, it's crazy because that's how it be. Be like, all right, boom, I'm gonna hit this jump, hit this spot,
hmm
and I had a model with me, so it was like
yeah.
I just had endless content where I could just
hmm
pop over. All right, let's shoot this right here. Let's shoot this.
Yeah,
I still got content that I ain't post from that. Matter of fact,
that's
let me
always the
see,
best when you got a model with you, especially like places like Miami. That's just like very photo. Uh,
man,
what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
very photogenic
yeah, photogenic. I forget the. I guess
or
photogenic. Yeah, photogenic. Yeah,
picturesque,
picturesque. Yeah,
picturesque.
those type of
Yeah,
places. Cause like when I flew in, well, I didn't fly in, but she flew in. Amaya, that first time.
This who I had with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so boy, I was just up and down. I ain't even put this video out yet.
Yeah. I'm zooming in now. I'm zooming in a little bit closer now. Hey, how you push the zoom out there? Look.
Yeah, so I had her with me in Miami, and we was just man up and down shooting everywhere. So I got so much content with her that I ain't put out yet. And that's what I mean by like, utilizing those trips and like just shooting. Hey,
hmm
This is JPEG straight out of camera, by the way. I probably will not be editing this. I might get that light stand up out of there, but other than that, yeah, I was out there. I was what we got. The candy store is Miami. Is always serving.
Look, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. Y'all see the
Amaya is my
ones.
favorite Ike.
Yeah, no, that's the homie. I love her, and she like family. And I know her mom. Like I met her mom and dad. Like that. Like that's
Oh
like I
yeah.
know. I shot her sister. Like that's like family. Like Amaya's like family.
Mm.
Bro, the ones that didn't make it, and the ones I'm trying to cook up for this shit, boy.
Oh, what for Miami or in general?
for Miami.
Oh man.
They be having me ready. I be ready to crash out. And, I ain't gonna hold you. The ones that flake there, I be ready. I was ready to crash. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm really low key. I'm done with it. I'm like, I'm not messing with these Miami models anymore. I'm done with them because they play too much for real.
Yeah, oh they be canceling like that.
They play with my name like I ain't who I am. Like they treat me like I'm not who I am, man. I'm like Marlo Stanfield, bro. Like my name is my name. Oh, that was Avon. That
Oh
was
yeah,
Avon.
yeah, yeah.
Avon, yeah. My name is my name, bro. Like, yo, treat me like one of these ducks.
Oh, man, what? Yeah, yeah, I got status. I got status
Yeah.
out here. Like, come on,
I'm
man.
like, all right.
Hey,
Let me go.
we got
Matter of fact, let me go through your friends list. Let me see who one of your friends. Oh, they canceled too. Damn, you can't get none. Their friends all baddies too, and they all like, man, forget it, bro.
man, especially if they in the swim week walking.
Man, yeah. Look, texting months before. All right, let's do it. Cool, cool, cool. Day of, no response. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
Man,
You know what?
I be locking them in sometimes off the man, I flew down here to shoot with you. Yeah, that's I locked somebody in like
I
that
ain't do that
before.
because I know I'm not made for the show. So I'm like, fuck that. Like, don't
Nah,
let me come
I
through.
be
The show's got me.
yeah, hey, I be for the principle. Like, nah, you ain't finna do that. Like, man, I flew all the way down here and boom, boom, boom. Hey, now if you cold like that, you a bad motherfucker. But
Hey,
most
look,
of them,
I did make a reel like that one time. Was like when you fly to Miami to shoot and she canceling you, but like I was here doing that, man. Like it was low key based on a true story, kind of sort of in a way. But like I made the reel and I was on the beach, but I was at the beach here, but you couldn't
oh
tell, so I was just in the sand, sitting there waiting. Like it's on my
yeah.
Instagram. Like when you fly to Miami and the model cancel and you just in the sand. I'm building the sand castle. Oh man, y'all
Boy,
gotta laugh at my pain. But
God,
no, oh yeah, no. So I'll give you a quick story because they cancel on the photographers out there. You know Catherine, right? You know Celeste. Have you heard of her?
yeah,
Hmm?
yeah,
So she got a reputation out there as the flakes. She catch me if you can. That's who she is out there in the street.
oh yeah,
Yeah. So I know Elaine and Ron and all of them. I know that's the crew, fellas. BME Visuals, all them guys. I'm familiar with them. So
yeah.
me and Elaine was talking. He was like, "Yeah, Celeste. She." Ronald was like trying to shoot with her. Ronald, he a big dog. Shout out to him. He one of the big dogs out there. He he was like, "Yeah, I tried to get with Celeste." He tried to get with Celeste, and he got a connection because like I guess like she's friends with like his girlfriend's sister or his girlfriend or something like that. So he was like, "Yeah,
Mm.
she set up the shoot and everything. Come day off, she dubbed him." I said, "Dang, Ronald, she
Dang.
dubbed Ronald." Yo, I said, "Dang." She don't, she don't care who you are, bro.
That's crazy.
I'll put this shotgun out. Um,
Man.
she was like, "Yeah, she dubbed him." I was like, "Damn, right?" And again, like I think I told you the story. I don't know if I told you shared it. Like I tried to pay her. I was like, "Hey, what's your rates? I will pay." She's like, "Oh no, no charge. I love working with photographers. Let's link up." I'm like, "All right, well you better show up." I said that, man. I ain't said it in real
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, come to
Like, nah,
dinner.
I need you to show up. I need you to show up.
Shout out to her for responding because I'm like, at least I got this far. She responded, okay, cool. It might take a day or two, but she eventually responded, okay, bless up, right? But even still with that, it's like, okay, let's do it, cool. Hey, it's getting closer. What day works for you? No response. Hey, no response. I'm like, here you go. Here you go.
Oh,
But the thing is, because I shoot the shows, I be seeing them, so I just be looking at them like I can't let.
yeah.
You know, you gotta keep it playing. You can't let them see you sweat. You can't.
That's what I was saying. Like I know it'd be like, man, I'm gonna see you at this show. Like this crazy.
I see it. So I see him and I pretend like it's all cool. But you know, I be clocking. I be clocking.
Hey, but two like now she do know what she signing up for, but also I can imagine how many photographers probably are hitting her up.
Bro, I offered to pay. Look, I'm like, maybe I gotta act like I'm shooting a music video, because that's the only way I'm
Yeah.
gonna get. Because the only way you seem to show up is for music videos. Maybe if I'm like, yeah, I'm shooting a music video for DJ Khaled, I'm promoting, putting together. All right, cool. Because like I'm just like, bro, like, what we gotta do to get you to come out? And so
Yeah, I guess it's how much you gonna pay. Cause I asked one model, she was like,
I asked her. I
"Yeah,
said, name your price, man.
yeah." Well,
Great
one
model.
girl told me 350 an hour. I said, Shh, nah, I ain't doing it.
It did. Like, look here. So if Celeste said that last year, if she said 350 an hour, I would have paid it. I ain't even gonna hold
Oh yeah. Well, shoot, you got the money coming from the
Oh,
videos.
hey, 300 hour. I would have slapped the Jones.
No, you know who I probably would for
Ooh.
that much. Uh, what's her name? Ver. Ah, man, what is her name? Ver.
Yes.
Man, you know who I'm talking about. V something. Hold on. Dang,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know her name. Let me let me. She in Miami for sure though. Yeah, anybody know who I'm talking about? Look, Miami at the top of my list.
I
Miami
don't
at the
know who you're
top of my
talking about.
list. I try to I'm a I gotta try to spin the block. I think she gonna definitely be hard to get, but you know, it make it a little bit easier when you get some of them that's
Yeah.
in the circle.
We're gonna stop now.
Let
Okay.
me see.
My office is pretty much done. So.
She just stopped
Dang,
working. You made more of a mess than
I'm
anything.
trying to see. Oh, that's who it is. Virginia House.
Oh, Sandhouse. Yeah,
Yeah,
Virginia. Yeah. She the
man.
one. Yeah. Yeah. And I only say that like so for Celeste, and again back to her like so Towns. He met her
Uh-huh.
at he was at the casting, like she was at the they all be at the casting. He's like, hey, real quick, let's make a real quick, right? So he did like a quick video. He put it on
Yeah,
YouTube. That bit like made $300, 300 some change, off of just a 2 minute.
man. And that's where it be. You gotta grab them real quick.
Yeah, that's that. He did all that there. So it's just like I'm like, all right, if I pay you, I know I'm gonna get the money back, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. I
Either I'm
can
gonna get this back in money or sub something because all her videos do numbers. Like,
this y'all know Virginia House, don't y'all?
yeah, I know what you're talking about. And you know
Yeah.
me, you know me. I'm gonna push the.
I probably can't see her,
Hey, what camera I said? I'm gonna load the truck up. I'm gonna load the truck.
but
I'm gonna load it up on the content. Well, an hour,
listen.
I bet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh man, you know how much content I'm getting out of that?
Yeah, for
Oh
real.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Now
I be letting.
I do feel like if I did, I feel like I could make the money back in content. I feel like
Yeah.
her video, I know for sure would be one that would hit.
hmm That and then like I would just do it just some of that. I mean, I'll be honest, some of that I'm just doing for the look. Like, all right, this may or may not, but I'm gonna just do it for the look, like so just for the.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like you said,
yeah,
her Sandhouse, there's certain models, people who like even back home, like you come back with her on your book, and oh, you shot, oh, hey,
yeah. Oh yeah,
what's your
yeah.
race? Hey, what's your, like,
That don't open up your portfolio.
yeah, for facts.
Yeah, and what other people see, even other models potentially see you shot with them. That don't give you access.
Hey, yo, bro, wait, I'm changing the subject, bro. Look at this, bro. Yo, remember when I was a teacher at the school?
Oh yeah.
Hold up a second. These kids, boy. Hold up a second. Camera, front camera. Look at this.
Dang.
You see it?
That's
Julia. Her name
crazy.
is Julia, but her name is Orion. I'm a they them. I said, man, come on, dog.
Oh man, that's
Yo,
crazy.
this is what I dealt with.
Don't call me this. Oh, she
Yeah,
got don't call me this.
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't call me the name on my birth certificate. What?
Oh, let me see. 350 an hour is crazy. Maybe for a day, right? Man, I'm telling you, and when she said that, I was like, nah, I can't.
Hey,
For her,
Tosh,
I couldn't give her 350. Nah,
look at
that
this.
wasn't happening.
Tosh,
Pretty sure
look.
she was here in Dallas for a while. Yeah, I think I just literally seen a picture where she was in Dallas. So I would definitely see what her rate is, and I would probably pay that because I could pay it in YouTube money. Because I know I'm gonna get it back. You talk about 1 hour? Oh, we doing 5 fits in 1 hour. we doing 5 fits in 1 hour. I ain't even gonna play with them. All right, we gonna chop it up.
All right,
Yeah,
well, I gotta go finish up this stuff. It was not. I just wanted to hop in and give y'all a heads up on New Year's.
yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you give me some time to jump in. A shout out to I didn't see anybody's messages because I can't see on this thing. So whoever says something to me, shout out to y'all, whatever the case may be. Um, but
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'll
Hey,
see.
we're gonna close it out. It's 1 in the morning, man. Hey, I just wanted to come on and chat with y'all. So I'll catch y'all the next video drop. Hey, make sure we got some comments.
Oh yeah, for
All
sure.
right, y'all.
All right.
Peace.